I actually saw a craft flying above Groom Lake that did things that you couldn't do with a conventional aircraft. Speeding, going 1,400 miles an hour and stopping and changing angles, and then going straight up and stopping and coming back down. And this is a big aircraft. This was one of these oval-shaped alien crafts that they were testing out there. And this is an 87. You can look at it and you could just tell, but just conventionally, because common sense tells you that how do they do this stuff? It can't be a conventional craft. They can't use conventional means to do this. It has to be anti-gravity or something, because it would kill a pilot. I mean, I had a pilot standing next to me who had been a fighter pilot for years, flew F-106s, and he told me there's no way in the world a pilot could have survived that.
The G-forces.
The G-forces, yeah. And stopping. He said, accelerating isn't bad, but you got to stop. When you stop, it's going to break your body to pieces.
Oh, yeah. Your nose will, your brains will come out of your nose.
Exactly, yeah.
I know this.
So that's one of the weird things I saw that just not explainable. I can't figure out it.
Were there human pilots on board? Or
I never saw it land, so I don't know. I don't know.
Did you ever meet an Air Force pilot who piloted them?
Only the Cash Landrum. I actually interviewed him.
Oh,
there were 4 of them. I mean, the two pilots. There was a systems officer that was handling the equipment, and then there was I can't remember what the 4th person did. He was a navigator or what he was, and I interviewed them, and everything that could have gone wrong. It took off fine from Nevada and flew perfectly. But when it was going to an air base. I can't remember which air base it was. Some air base in Texas. I think it was Webb Air Force Base in Big Springs. I think it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Webb. And when they tried to slow it down, that's when the problems happened. And then they cut power, and so many things went wrong that they almost crashed. They called for rescue helicopters because they thought we were going to crash. So these helicopters came out, but they finally got it going again, and they landed at some place. Apparently it was just past where they spurred all this radiation on those 2 or 3 people, or however many it were. And then they flew it back to Nevada. It was pretty huge. It was one of those big ones. It was not a saucer shaped. It was more of a huge oval shape.
Was it man-made?
It was reverse engineered.
Reverse engineered,
Yeah.
yes.
They trained 9 months before they ever flew it. And then they trained another, I can't remember how long, 4 or 5 months, flying it all around Nevada. And it worked fine. The problem is it's a reverse engineered alien craft with one of our nuclear propulsion systems. Mm-hmm. Well, that wasn't refined because they couldn't figure out how to reverse engineer the aliens. They got it to work at times, but they couldn't manipulate it the way they needed to for a human pilot to fly it. So they had to put one of our propulsion system in it, and it malfunctioned.